Hey there. So here we are, another day, and I'm excited to share with you a couple things about overwhelm, like we talked about the other day, and just wondering what happens in your mind and heart when you're overwhelmed, and what are your triggers? Um, I kind of had a situation this weekend, just to be real with you. I found out that our youngest, um, his wife was going into labor and he was still on the other side of the world. And so that just sent me into a tailspin. And then, right on top of that, I had agreed previously to keep four of our grands, ages 7, 5, 3, and 1. And boy, I mean, I had five boys, and they were pretty close in age too, but I'm telling you, you forget how busy and how yeah, all consuming it is to take care of the little ones and to meet their needs and to do it well and with a happy heart and all that stuff. I just felt overwhelmed all weekend with everything. So much emotion going on in my head and in my heart, and there were just so many. I just felt out of control. Obviously, God had ordained it. He called for that baby to come, and He knew the timing of it. Everything I know in my head, but I still had these negative feelings and thoughts, and I just felt so inadequate and, like I said, out of control, disappointed, and just realized how strong that expectation and excitement was, anticipating the birth of this baby, and just wanted everything to be perfect all around it. And so anyway, it wasn't. And so what is it that we can do? And this was my assignment all weekend, was figuring out, okay, that trigger that in my head I knew was not right, but yet in my heart it still happened. And so I just want to talk for a few quick minutes about some steps that I'm working through. It's a process, and I am thankful to know how to get out of that tailspin. I guess I kind of think of it as an airplane that's just spiraling down, 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 and how to pull that lever to pull it back up so it can go upward and get out of that tailspin. And so, some things that I've learned and I'm still applying, I will admit, I'm not perfect in this, but I'm thankful for the tools. Um, and one of them is just realizing that I am 100% responsible 100% of the time for the thoughts that I choose. And I'm the only one that can choose my thoughts. I'm the one. And so I'm responsible for that. And it's interesting because the thoughts are so entangled with the emotion, and it just fires away, and it's like, whoa, pull the reins on that. So just realizing, though, that I'm the one, I'm the one that chose. It's me. It's all on me. And so going forward, deciding in advance is a tool where every morning I can decide how I'm going to handle the day. I can choose to let that thought dominate my mind and my heart, or I can choose to say, no, this is what I'm going to think. This is what I'm going to picture. And I'm going to keep my mind there. So the words that I think, the words that I say to myself, um, one thing I love to do is just to remember the Psalms. I love to go to the Psalms first thing in the morning because it's there. There's power there, for one thing. And deciding in advance that these are the thoughts, these are the promises, no matter what happens, that I'm going to claim. When I was growing up, I took piano lessons for a long, long time, and I managed to get out of recitals though, because they scared me to death. And there was this one recital that I could not get out of. I think I was in ninth grade, and I played Arabesque by Claude Debussy, who I love. I still love that piece. And the day approached, but weeks before the recital actually happened, I was meditating on Deuteronomy 31, 6 and 8. It's the Lord who goes before me. He will not fail me or forsake me. He would be with me. And every time I thought about that recital, I thought, okay, the Lord is with me. He's going before me. He'll be with me through the whole thing. And I didn't go to that place of overwhelm where I would just be overwhelmed with the whole idea of playing in front of a lot of people all by myself, memorized. And I just kept my mind there, kept it there. And it was a huge success. And I'm so thankful for that experience, though, of claiming that promise. And so deciding in advance what we're going to focus on in our thoughts. And then the third thing, after taking every thought captive, or actually being responsible for choosing my thoughts, and then deciding in advance what I'm going to think on. The third little point is just giving myself grace, knowing that I'm not perfect. I am going to have those thoughts, but deciding that I'm not going to stay there. I am going to trust the process of developing that muscle of claiming those promises and keeping my mind focused on the truth and changing those pathways. That's the thing. We can actually change those automatic pathways in our brain, that when there's a trigger, we automatically go into that overwhelm. No, don't have to do that. We do not have to do that. Overwhelm is such a negative thing. It steals our joy. It takes our focus off the Lord. It focuses on feelings and things that are really, we don't have to be controlled by. And so anyway, I hope this is a little bit helpful for you. Would love to, if you want to take about 15 minutes to take this a little bit deeper, I would love to talk with you. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here. If you're listening on the replay, thank you so much. And let me know if there's anything that I can do to help. And yeah, just to help talk you through something. And I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a good day.